So I'd like to introduce and talk about, for a moment or two anyway, mindful movement. And it may be that you go for a walk regularly, maybe walk the dog, maybe take a yoga class or something like that, or go swimming. All of these could be seen as mindful movements. In a way, mindful movement is about bringing awareness to our body and reinforcing that connection between mind and body and the awareness of what our body's doing. So I'd like to lead a short practice just now, a short movement practice. A couple of wee caveats before we do that. Only do what you're happy to do. It's really important that you look after yourself. This is not sport, there's no medals involved in this. It's not about achieving anything. It's about noticing and paying attention to our experience in our body, and only, of course, doing what we're happy to do and looking after ourselves while we're doing it. So it's a very simple movement. If you're sitting in a chair, maybe a dining chair, a chair like this, where you can hang your hands quite freely. And we'll start. So just sitting with your hands hanging by your side and just taking a moment, bringing awareness to yourself, feeling your feet on the floor, feeling your bottom on the chair, maybe resting against the back of the chair, being aware of the space that you're in, and just sitting still. And we're going to start by slowly moving our pinky fingers, just your pinky finger, nothing else, if you can. And just noticing how that feels. What do you notice? And then, so your pinky finger's not alone, bring in the next finger in. Ring finger, I think we call that one. So now there's 2 fingers in each hand moving. Noticing how that feels. Noticing the difference between moving 1 finger in each hand and 2. Just circling the fingers. Just exploring the range of movement. And then bringing your middle finger in. Might find it tricky keeping the other still. This is not about right or wrong, this is just about movement and noticing, being with our experience, noticing any thoughts that come up. So now we've got 3 fingers in each hand moving. And we'll try and get a 4th one to join in, so the pointer finger. Which means our thumb's not moving. That's a bit tricky maybe. Let's see how you go. Moving 4 fingers in each hand. Being aware of the movement. Being aware of any sensations that are present. How does it feel? Does it feel easy to move? Are you moving with ease? Or is it difficult, challenging? Remembering we're looking after ourselves and only doing what's possible for us. And then bringing your thumb in. So now 5 fingers in each hand moving freely, randomly. Or maybe noticing we're making repeated movements. 10 fingers moving. And then from our fingers, bringing in the rest of our hand, moving our hand. And maybe our knuckles moving. Thumbs, all the fingers moving about. Just noticing, is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? And now, bringing our wrists into play as well. So our hands and wrists are moving. How does it feel to you when you're doing this? Enjoy exploring the range of movement. Enjoy noticing what's moving, what's not moving in your body. Noticing your breathing. Noticing any thoughts that are present. And then bringing awareness back to the movement. 10 fingers, 2 hands moving, 2 wrists moving. And then bringing our lower arm in, bending at the elbow, our lower arm moving, elbows moving, wrists moving, hands moving. Or maybe finding there's more movement. And noticing tension in muscles in the forearms. Do they feel tight? Do they feel loose? And then allowing that movement to travel up, so the whole of our arms are moving, 2 arms moving, hands, elbows, exploring range of movement, exploring sensations, and then really moving your shoulders, kind of letting go a wee bit, just moving a bit more freely. Maybe your arms could move about a bit more. Exploring the range, how far can you reach? Forwards, backwards, moving arms about, maybe hanging your arms. Having some fun with it maybe, just moving about. How does it feel? Exploring what's possible for you. Also notice if the movement moves into your back, what do you notice when you do this? Notice how it feels in your body to move it. And then just come to rest. Notice sensations. Notice how it feels. What are you noticing? Noticing not moving. The difference. And now invite you to scrunch your shoulders up to your ears, high up as you can get them. And then we're going to drop them. And when we do, make a noise. Go on. Let's try that again. Tensing up, blowing our shoulders up as high as we can. Let go. Pausing. Resting for a moment. Noticing how that feels. We'll do this one more time. Pull your shoulders up, as high as you can get them. Tensing up. Letting go. And just sitting. Noticing sensation in your shoulders, neck, arms. Just noticing how it feels. Bringing awareness to your body and the sensations. And if you like and are happy to, maybe putting your hands back on your lap and just sitting for a little longer.